In the novel, In Cold Blood, the main focus is the Clutter family murder. However, many other tragic stories were told during the book, including the story of Dick and Perry's childhoods. These men are painted as cold-hearted killers by the media, but Truman Capote proves that their life experiences led them to trouble throughout the novel and shows that more than one tragedy happened leading up to and after the Clutter's murder. Perry Smith was raised in a broken home. A neglectful father and an alcoholic mother led him to commit crimes throughout his life. One traumatic life experience was when his mother sent him to an orphanage where nuns would whip and beat him for wetting the bed. He states, "I remember one place I was sent to. I had weak kidneys and wet the bed every night. This was very humiliating to me, but I couldn't control myself. I was severely beaten by the cottage mistress, who had called me names and made fun of me in front of all the other boys." This memory that Perry has shows that he suffered a very traumatic childhood that could have easily created the murderer he became. Dick, however, grew up in a stable home with two loving parents. He had his whole life set out for him after school. He had a wife and a steady job. All seemed well until he suffered major head trauma from a very serious accident that changed him forever. Giving a testimony on Dick's character, his father begins, "His son," he said, "had suffered head injuries in a car accident in July 1950. Prior to the accident, Dick had been a happy-go-lucky boy, had done well in school, been popular with his classmates, and considerate of his parents." This is important because it shows that even though Dick had a great childhood, the tragic accident left him a different person and a criminal after being released from the hospital. This shows he wasn't the same Dick everyone knew and loved after the car crash. As a result of these tragedies, these two men became partners in crime and committed an unspeakable act of murdering a whole family after a robbery gone wrong. They were both tried in court and sentenced to death. An article written by Associated Press reporter began, "Rich Eugene Hickok and Perry Edward Smith, partners in crime, died on the gallows at the state prison earlier today for one of the bloodiest murderers in Kansas criminal annals." Dick and Perry were both hanged as a punishment for the Clutter family murder. This is important because it shows where their tragic childhoods led them. Throughout the novel, we bear witness to more than one tragedy. The main focus is the Clutter family murder, however, there are plenty more tragic stories in the book. Dick and Perry's childhoods are also talked about greatly and have a heavy hand in the way their lives turned out. This novel has more than just one traumatic ending. The death of the Clutters and the hanging of Dick and Perry are just a few tragedies discussed.